Hello and welcome once again here live from Camp Jordan Stadium here in East Ridge, Tennessee. Potros FC traveling up to Potros FC traveling up here to East Ridge, Tennessee. Apologies if there was any audio issues there. We have corrected it. This is back in UPSL action and a short turnaround. Both of these teams played only 5 days prior to this on Sunday night at the same time. Both teams had the same amount of rest, the same amount of preparation. Potros traveling up on this Friday night for another night of UPSL Premier Soccer here as Potros, with a shaky start to the season, looking to finish strong, taking on Chattanooga Red Wolves, who currently sit equal on points at the top of the table, only behind on head-to-head to Scenic City, who also have 15 points. So they're looking to try to clinch that regular season title and secure their playoff spot. Potros fighting to get into the playoff spot. Mathematically, they still have a chance. They have to win the rest of their games, and they need a little bit of help around the league as well. Augusto Del Rio, wearing the captain band for the second time in this week, will lead the team out to the field. Chattanooga Red Wolves 2, wearing red and black here at their home field, will be hosting Potros today on this brand new turf field here at Camp Jordan Park. Teams come out. We'll be looking forward to a good matchup here. Some familiar faces on that Chattanooga team. Caden Macias, who was part of that Potros squad last season, the championship winning squad, now getting the opportunity with the Chattanooga Red Wolves. This is the second team of their USL League One team who's in action tomorrow, trying to prove themselves as the teams line up here. Looks like we won't have a playing of the national anthem, so the teams will shake hands and we'll get ready for the action here today. Once again, looking at the players coming on the pitch, we will get you that starting lineup for Potros. Cameron Verona will be in goal. Luke Montes and Latrell Bradshaw will start in the defense alongside John Engel and Evan Greenberg. Alvaro Hidalgo, who got a goal last time out, will make up the midfield with Augusto Del Rio, the captain, who's getting the final handshakes and coin toss out of the way. And Carlo Andrade also returns to the squad and in the starting lineup today after missing out for personal reasons the last couple of games. Up top, Mark Dadinho Bino, Pedro Valenzuela, and Kevin Ruiz starting. So John Simmons today, in his fine form, starting on the bench, will look to be an impact likely off the bench for Frankie Ruiz side. Also back on the bench today, Benjamin Oranga, who's been out with injury for the last couple of games as well. He returns as a substitute today as he works back to full fitness. And a couple of other faces who have been around throughout the season: Stephen Raymond, Matt Mitchell, Holt Ward, Daniel Pico, also there on the bench. Mateo Chavarriaga, one of the reinforcements who came in, is on the bench today. Danny Moreira, who started last time out, will be a substitute. And Neri Juarez, who has not made an appearance this season, but he is on the bench as one of the options for Frankie Ruiz. We don't have a roster for Chattanooga Red Wolves, but we do know they're starting 11 from their social media. We will get that to you in just a second. They will have Montoya, Huerta Salazar, Engüeña, Lake, Barón, Macias, Avila, Donoglio, Rodriguez, Lee, and Aaron in the starting lineup tonight. Once again, this is the Chattanooga Red Wolves 2 entering into the UPSL, competing at a high level, just on one tier below the USL League One, where the first team plays. So this is the opportunity for these young players to try to prove themselves, and any team that faces them as well will have eyes on the opponents as well. Only about 2 miles from the stadium, the CHI Memorial Stadium. Referee checking his watch and about to get us underway. Potros will be the one to take the kickoff. Darinho sends it back to Andrade, and we're off for 90 minutes of soccer ahead of us. Immediately to the attack, Potros, and Red Wolves win the first ball. Now the pressure's on Frankie Ruiz's side, who again did not have favorable results. Only one win this season out of 7 matches, 4 draws, and then 2 losses, which happened in that in-between period. Not the same after coming back from a 10-0 season, but the season's not over yet. They're still going to fight. We hope that they can produce something good on the field today. Here's Evan Greenberg on the ball. He'll send it down the line. It's won by Red Wolves and now cleared into the space. It's going to bounce at the edge of the box. The Red Wolves player was aware to it. None of the defenders for Potros were there. And an early chance for Red Wolves, catching the Potros defense sleeping. They allow the ball to bounce in behind, and just a bad start for Potros on that defense. We're not aware to it. That clearance, they let it bounce in behind. Nobody went for it. It was Bradshaw who let it go. We'll see it one more time here. Started with the throw. They lost the first ball here. Ball just cleared forward, and you'll see here the Potros defense just letting it bounce in behind. There's Montes chasing it down, but he was too late to it. And a great finish there right in the end of the box from Chattanooga Red Wolves, taking the early lead here at their home field. Not the start that Potros would have wanted. A yellow card was shown, I believe, to one of the Chattanooga Red Wolves players during the substitute. I believe, did not see exactly what happened, but I believe they may have tampered with the corner flag, and so a yellow card was shown. Did not see which player received it. I did see the number 5, one of the center backs, was talking to the ref, so I don't know if it was him or another player, so we didn't catch that. Now Potros with another kickoff just minutes later from the start of the game. They put it back in the corner, and Potros stepping forward. They need a reaction here. Excellent field here at Camp Jordan Stadium. A nice wide, about 72-yard wide field in Eastridge, Tennessee. There's Andrade winning it back for Potros. It finds its way to Valenzuela. Forward to Darinho. He's trying to turn. He's surrounded by Red Wolves player, and they send it immediately down the field. Potros have to deal with those clearances well, not like the first one that ended in the goal against. Verona sending it down the other way, won by Red Wolves. Right in front of the Potros bench, Greenberg putting the pressure on. It's kept in play, but not in possession. Now Greenberg sends it up in the middle of the field, won by Red Wolves again. They're winning all of the aerial battles so far in this match. Here's Hidalgo coming forward. No, it's actually Andrade. Wins it back well and does nice to keep the possession. Here's Kevin Ruiz starting on the left wing today. Gets it forward to Engel. Engel going to the goal line, puts the cross in. It's over the top. It's headed straight up. It's not cleared yet. The keeper comes out to punch. He crashes with his own player in the process, but a Red Wolves player there, and now a foul committed by Engel. It was a good opportunity there from Potros on the wing to put the cross in. Red Wolves didn't deal with the cross on the first attempt. They managed to get it out on the second, and then on the way out, fouled by Engel. Now Red Wolves going for the long switch to the outside back on the far side. Coming through the midfield, Greenberg putting a tackle in and winning it back. He's held back. Referee allows the play to continue, giving the advantage. Here's Del Rio trying to find the space, going in behind the defense. Valenzuela, who is a bit deeper, running onto it but can't keep it. Oh, he does keep it in play right at the goal line. Here's a chance for Darinho. What a save on the second attempt. Valenzuela, and tipped over the bar. 2 great chances back to back. Great work there from Pedro Valenzuela to stay with the play. The referee watching the ball all the way. The Red Wolves player just switched off for a second as they thought the ball was out. There's Valenzuela fighting to get it back in play. A nice touch to Darinho, the first save. Valenzuela, who was onside according to the ref. It looked tight from up here, but they do get the corner kick, and now a chance. Del Rio's cross comes in on the front post, headed away. Darinho gets it back out wide to Del Rio. Del Rio on the first time put it back into the box. No one there for Potros to challenge. It comes out. Here's Engel. Out to Andrade. Andrade putting the cross in early. Won by Red Wolves again. Still under pressure. Not cleared. Played across the own penalty area. Valenzuela wins it right back. Valenzuela looking for Dadinho in the box. The Red Wolves player read it well. Hidalgo gets it back to Greenberg. Now the cross coming in once again. Ruiz coming across, but the goalkeeper saw that one all the way. Good reaction from Potros after conceding. Only a minute into the game, but still nothing to show for it, but plenty of time left to go. Ball from Red Wolves straight to the Potros midfield. Hidalgo, Del Rio, and Andrade connecting. First time these three playing together this season in the midfield. Looking to try to control the game. Here's Hidalgo, the Spaniard. Plays at Life University alongside Augusto Del Rio. Good combination there between three different nationalities. Hidalgo from Spain, Andrade from Mexico, and Del Rio from Colombia. But look to showing some good chemistry here early on in this match against a very difficult Red Wolf side who took advantage of their early chance. But since then, it's been all inside of their own defensive third. Kevin Ruiz came back from an offside position, and so that play will be stopped. Red Wolves with a chance now to try to get out of their own danger area. Potros has been pinning them in. Their goalkeeper having to make a couple of really nice saves to keep the score in their favor early on in this match. Greenberg lets it roll out for a throw as the Chattanooga player put the challenge in. It's taken to Dadinho. He leaves it for Valenzuela. Played back to Dadinho. He can't get it back. He can't find the space. Now cleared once again. Chattanooga Red Wolves winning it, but can't keep it in play. They've got to be aware to that, the center backs today. I know it's a makeshift center back pairing between Bradshaw and Montes. No Kwesi Paul today, who's absent due to personal reasons with this Friday night match. But they've got to be aware of those clearances, especially with how wide this field is. It's going to stay in play a lot of times. They have a lot more space than they have had in the last couple of weeks with the matches they played. Luke Montes trying to open it up for Engel. Engel wanted to go forward, and it was behind him. Red Wolves get a throw.
Hey, Tyler, ask for a ball. Get out here over.
They try to find the striker forward. Hidalgo was there. And now the Red Wolves player under pressure once again. They managed to clear to the far side. Another ball over the top. Bradshaw doesn't get to it. He pulls the player but doesn't stop him. Now Greenberg coming across with a nice challenge. Bradshaw wins it back. Now Dadinho coming back to win it. Finds Andrade with some space to carry. He gets it wide to Ruiz. Numbers coming forward for Potros. Ruiz plays it into the box for Andrade. He's brought down. Ruiz with the shot. Oh, that one just wide of the goal. It was a great opportunity and a good counter. Red Wolves was down the other side. Greenberg helped recover. They came back the other way and nearly finding the back of the net once again. We'll see it one more time here. Great quick balls forward. Ruiz gets it into the box for Andrade. The Red Wolves player there, and then the shot from Ruiz not too far. Red Wolves center back sending it forward. Bradshaw wins it. Down to Valenzuela. He tries to turn. The Red Bulls player read it. Greenberg comes in with the challenge. Caught the Red Bulls player just at the last second and a free kick. Just a slight touch on him. It wasn't anything dangerous, I don't think. Ref just talking to Greenberg, telling him to be careful. It was a little bit late, but it wasn't anything with too much force. I believe that's what the referee's telling him. And now Red Wolves sending almost the entire team forward. They're going to send a ball into the box. So far early in this match, we can see some of the strategy from Red Wolves, looking for those direct balls, trying to catch this Potros side off. Verona off his line gets a punch to it, but not cleared yet. Red Wolves nearly get it back. Greenberg there to send it forward. Dadinho with a chance here if he can get it under control. It bounces around, and now the Red Wolves player got in between and won the free kick. And And it looks like from the free kick, they're getting ready to send it long again. Similar strategy that we've seen this season from some other sides like Scenic City, the local rivals, with those direct passes. So far, this has been successful for them. Now the cross comes in. It's on the back post. Angle's there to defend. It's cut it back inside. A tight angle here. The shot's blocked by Montez and out for a corner. Those direct balls over the top from Red Wolves. They're having difficulty playing through the press of Potros, so they're going long, and Potros struggling to deal with them so far. Now Red Wolves with a chance from the corner. They've got plenty of numbers in that box. They are definitely keeping themselves vulnerable for those counters, but it's part of their strategy, it seems. They've done this on a couple occasions already today. Cross comes into the back post over everyone. It's kept in. Verona gets up and punches away. Not cleared until now. Ruiz sends it down. Darinho coming to collect on the near side. Across to Ruiz. One-time pass forward. It was Hidalgo who found himself forward, and he plays it into the space for Engel. Engel playing it across. Valenzuela too far from the play. It was actually Andrade, but he put a tackle in to win it back. Here's Valenzuela now. Out to the overlapping Greenberg. And back to Valenzuela. Now Hidalgo. Del Rio. Finds Engel on the near side. Back to Del Rio. Down the line to Ruiz. Ball stays in play. Engel immediately putting a tackle back, forcing Red Wolves to play it out for a corner. Played short. Here's Darinho at the edge of the box. Cross comes in. It's Valenzuela. He can't get his head to it. Now Hidalgo at the edge of the box. Resets it back to Engel. Now to Del Rio. One-time cross in. In behind the defense. Not dealt with. It's bouncing around, but nobody there for Potros able to pounce on it. Chattanooga Red Wolves keeper picks it up. Coming off of a 7-2 win against FC Birmingham in a match that was played here at Camp Jordan. Despite Birmingham being the home team on paper. Don't know the story behind how that happened. The Red Wolves took advantage and won the match 7-2. Here's Greenberg. Now Hidalgo. Del Rio. A little bit of a slip and ends up losing the ball, uncharacteristically. Red Wolves get around Montes with ease, but now surrounded by white shirts and one back by Andrade. Ruiz there as well. And they safely get it back to Cameron Verona. Verona carries out of his box and now sending it down through the center of the field. One on the first attempt by Red Wolves. Valenzuela puts a header in. Darinho picks it up. Now he has two players on his back and gets the ball taken off of him. Red Bulls find the outlet here on the near side. They thought about going long again, but instead they'll play it back to the keeper, calming the game down a bit. Potros now taking that opportunity to step their lines up and try to force them there. A missed pass there. Ruiz going himself. Oh, but a good defense work there. And a foul on Ruiz as the player played across him. Just a bit of a grab on the shoulder. Bit of a reactionary action there from Kevin Ruiz as he got the ball taken away from him. Maybe a little bit of frustration as he saw the opportunity. Chattanooga Red Wolves players proving that they're physically strong in this match. Coming back and pressing with lots of pressure. Here's Valenzuela. Good work to bring that one down. Hidalgo plays it across to Andrade. Under pressure though. And the Red Wolves player trying to get through. They find the man in the middle. Now played in behind. Greenberg is there to deal with it. He decides to play it down the line. Keeping it in play. Valenzuela there to get it. Trying to slip it through to Del Rio, but the Red Wolves player surrounding him. And now Red Wolves managed to get it back with players forward. So this is their chance now They go with the long ball into the box. And the flag will come up for offside, so the play will stop there. It was the outside back who made his way forward. The center back saw the run and played it in, but he went just too early. Hidalgo. Forward to Del Rio, back to Hidalgo. Back to Del Rio. Montes with Hidalgo. And now Bradshaw. Looking for the ball in between, finds Valenzuela, who gets it out to Greenberg. Ball in the middles, in between Darino and Andrade. Andrade following the ball to put the pressure on. They decide to play out to the center back, and Andrade's still there. Nearly winning it back in the corner, but now Valenzuela there to help him out. Cleared off of Valenzuela, but making it difficult for this Red Wolves team. Ball down the line, it bounces through to Bradshaw. Now headed towards the middle, Del Rio putting it into the box. Darino trying to bring it down, just bounces just away from him. And the Red Wolves player able to clear, but only out for a throw-in. Greenberg looking for the feet of Darino. A heavy touch into the box, but he nearly gets back onto it. With the Red Wolves player strong, but clears it straight into the Potros player. Andrade, he put it into the path of Ruiz. He was going to let it roll across to take the shot with his left foot, but the Chattanooga player just stuck his leg out in the perfect moment to stop that one. And then this one, as the Red Wolves player was sending that one out, lost his momentum and crashed into the fence. Potros win the throw. Valenzuela with the back heel, trying to get it forward. Red Wolves defending well, win the goal kick. If you're just joining us, the game is currently 1-0 in favor of the Chattanooga Red Wolves. They took advantage of an early opportunity after Potros started with the kickoff, went immediately to the attack. They cleared the ball forward, and the Potros defense just let it bounce in behind, and a Red Wolves player pounced on it and finished the attack. Very similar to this one here as that one comes in. But this time, Potros defense is dealing with it so far. Bradshaw eventually coming away with it. Potros since then have had a couple of opportunities of their own, but haven't been able to finish them. Ruiz coming forward, trying to play it in the box. This too far for Darino. Didn't see any other options available to him. Red Wolves going direct again. Greenberg wins it there at the half field. The Chattanooga Red Wolves player brings it down. Darino coming across well to win that one back. Under pressure, forward to Del Rio. Darino coming in from behind. It's out wide to Andrade. Cross blocked in another corner for Potros. It's their third, I believe third of the match. We're not keeping the stats today as we're here on the road with our setup. No press box today. Played short from the corner. Here's a chance. Andrade out to Del Rio. Del Rio with the left-footed cross. It's in. And it was Montes with the diving header, but the Red Wolves player was in the right position. Now Bradshaw collecting here on the near side. Trying to go himself. Now he'll get another attempt as it bounces right back. Here's Montes who finds himself forward. The two center backs connecting in a forward position. The Red Wolves player dealing with it and getting it out for a throw. Referee ends up giving it to Red Wolves. It looked like it came off of the Red Wolves player to me. Potros keeping the pressure on there here in the corner. It's over Hidalgo. Engel gets his head to it. Now Hidalgo helps it on. Del Rio forward. The Red Wolves players helps it on its way to find his teammate. And now they have a chance here once again to break. They find the striker who's got a goal, number 2. But he can't get it under control. Oh, a foul called there. Just looked from up here, looked like a slight touch, but not too much. Referee right in front of it saw something different. Now Red Wolves getting numbers forward, but they go with the short pass. We'll get it from a more central angle. And now they find the feet of the man forward. Darinho coming back to put the pressure. Kevin Ruiz helping out, nearly winning it back when he wins a free kick in the process. Very similar to the one that was just given the other way, so referee being consistent in his decisions. Just some slight grabs in from behind being called. Here's Del Rio looking for the opportunity. He finds Andrade, leaves it for Hidalgo. Engel making his way forward with Ruiz. Engel continuing, it's out to the middle to Darinho. Darinho out to Engel. Engel looking for the opportunity, but the flag comes up for offside as he was going down the line. Hidalgo getting it out to Engel. He can't find a teammate. Red Bulls back under control. Engel immediately winning it back right here and fouled. Just a bit of a tanglement of legs as he was trying to keep that ball in play. Here's Montes. Hidalgo. Bradshaw to Greenberg. Greenberg's ball forward, hits off of Red Bull player. Played back into the midfield. Hidalgo goes down, but no call given. The ball into the box. Verona will come out and get that one. Rolled out here to Engel with space in front of him. Now the Red Bulls player coming to him. Finds Ruiz. Ruiz driving into the inside. Now sending it into the box. Is Darinho chasing it down. He won't get to it before the goalkeeper. Red Wolves this time they're able to find their striker. But he immediately goes into pressure. Andrade winning it back. Trying to find his teammate. Eventually comes to Del Rio. Now Hidalgo. Back to Andrade. He gets it out to Montes. Alvaro Hidalgo. Greenberg. Andrade finds Valenzuela on the wide area. Not able to get it back to his teammate, but they do keep the possession with the throw-in. Greenberg finding Valenzuela, he flicks it on. Darinho there in the corner, trying to go into the box. Push to the line, the ball just over the line before it was kept in play, so will be a goal kick. But still looking dangerous, Potros. This match turning out to be a very competitive one, with only the one goal separating the two teams so far. A long ball over the top. Montes gets across to win it. Andrade keeps it in the Potros' control. Valenzuela coming across, trying to get it forward to Darinho. Darinho just a step behind. Now Valenzuela with a good tackle there to put the Red Wolves player off, but Ruiz can't connect back. And now Red Wolves winning it high up the field. Bradshaw immediately putting a challenge in. Just a slight drop off in the intensity from the Potros side now that we're reaching about the halfway point of the half. They did a good job with putting some high pressure. They didn't get the reward for it, unfortunately, but now they've slowed the game down just a bit with being a little bit sloppier in the front. That's a good play there from Valenzuela. They find Ruiz open. He sends it forward to Del Rio, who's under pressure. Takes his time and connects with Andrade. Here's Valenzuela. Back to Del Rio. Pedro Valenzuela finding himself back into the team. He started every game of the season up until the Atlanta Fire match which was the first win of the season. He had been playing in the midfield. Now has the opportunity to come back into the team in a forward position on the wing. So far has shown some good work here today. He's been very involved in the attack, winning balls high up the field, creating chances with Hidalgo and Del Rio and Andrade in taking up those midfield positions. It's allowed Valenzuela to take a higher position. One of the club's all-time highest caps, hitting his 70th appearance last time out. Today will be 71. Another player with many appearances for Potros, Augusto Del Rio, on the ball today, wearing the captain band. Believe today is his 77th game. So lots of experience on this field with Potros and in other places as well. John Engel plays it to the midfield. Here's Carlo Andrade. Del Rio flicks it onto Greenberg, who finds himself in a forward area. He plays it back to Hidalgo. Out to Del Rio. Del Rio can't find Dariño. Now Red Wolves with a chance to break the other way. A cheap giveaway there from Potros. Not what they want to be doing at this stage of the game. Red Wolves with the long ball. Bradshaw reads it well. Hidalgo nearly winning it back, but Red Wolves win it. Challenge there from Andrade to get that one out for a throw. Ball into the box. Red Wolves still with it. They find the teammate here, Bradshaw, with a good challenge there to stop the progression, but they still win it back and get it right back into the box. Montes clears. Ruiz keeps it in play, but only as far as Red Wolves. A missed touch forced them back to their center backs. And now a long ball looking for the far side. Engel chasing it down. It's brought back here at the edge of the box. Engel puts a challenge in, but doesn't win it. It's a shot from a tight angle. Verona did well to stand his ground and cover that front post. Saw that one into his hands. Punt from Verona. Miss hit. The Red Wolves player got a foot on it, but not enough to bring it under control. Now Potros back in possession. Bradshaw under pressure. Looking for the right decision. Gets it to Valenzuela, who helps it to Greenberg. Now Greenberg doesn't have help himself. Ball over the top. Montes reads it well, gets his head to it. Hidalgo now able to bring it down and come the other way. Potros doesn't have the numbers forward. He decides to bring it back and hold it. Connecting with Del Rio. Now it's played forward to Andrade. He gets it out to Ruiz. Red Wolves playing through the pressure here on the near side. They managed to get it cleared forward. The Chattanooga forward strong to beat off Bradshaw for the challenge, and now he gets it back in his path. Going for the cross off of the back of Bradshaw's legs. Greenberg finds the gap in between to find Engel. He's brought down from behind. It was coming wide to Ruiz. He decides to let it go because he wanted the free kick. It was a hard challenge from behind on Engel. Referee talking with the player, no card though. Luke Montes. Running out of options, eventually plays it forward over Ruiz, too high for him. Cleared back forward by Red Wolves, trying to replicate what they did in the first play of the match. This time there were no forwards running onto it. Verona carrying forward, gets it out to Valenzuela, wins another header. Andrade and Greenberg work together to win it back. Del Rio trying to flick it forward to Valenzuela, the Red Wolves player there. Now Red Wolves playing in behind, looking for the space. Bradshaw there. Does well to get his body in between. Bradshaw trying to clear it off the Red Wolves player. Verona believed it did come off him. Referee did not see any touch, and a good corner kick will be the outcome. Red Wolves once again putting plenty of numbers in the box, looking to try to capitalize off this set piece. Cross comes in, it's to the back post. An open man heads it right back into the body of Luke Montes, who was able to clear. Under pressure, but does well to keep the possession, and then Valenzuela committing the foul here inside the center circle. And Red Wolves will get another opportunity from the free kick. They send it out wide. Valenzuela there to put the pressure, blocks the cross in. Bradshaw up for the header, wins it. Del Rio trying to play it across. Angle there, under pressure. Manages to get the clearance, but not out for safety yet. Ball coming right back in by Red Wolves. Angle read that one well. Hidalgo forward. Del Rio picks it up. Back to Hidalgo. He can't keep it under his control. Ruiz with a nice bit of skill there to get it to Del Rio. Now Montes across to Bradshaw. Andrade looking for the ball over the top for Ruiz, the Red Wolves player, defender, to get across the field. Help that one out. Now Potros can move their players up the field. Here's Del Rio. Now John Engel playing it in to Darinho. Darinho looking for the opportunity. He's forced back to Del Rio. Greenberg forward. He's making the run on the back post. It finds Greenberg on the diving header. And that one just wide of the goal. It was a great run from Evan Greenberg. We saw it all the way from here. Del Rio with the vision to find him with that curling ball. Just not able to put that one on target. It might have come off the post. We'll see it one more time here. On the replay, you can see right there Greenberg on the far side. A perfectly timed run. A perfectly placed ball. And I believe it just came off the outside of the post. From the goal kick, Red Wolves sending it long once again. They win the first header and a chance to get in behind. Montes putting his body in between, trying to stop it. And now Greenberg, who just had that chance, now doing the defensive duties on the far side. Angle on the near side, forces it down the line. Ruiz plays it in. Darinho looked like he came from an offside position but didn't get involved. Now Red Wolves, they find the wide man open. Chance to put a cross in. It comes low, right in front of the goal. The flag will come up for offside, so the goal will not count. I'll take a look at it again. I probably won't have the best angle of it here, but we'll see. As the cross, yeah, we don't get an angle here, but a referee was on the line. Not sure. As we get back to live play. Hidalgo to Andrade. It was definitely a close one. From our camera angle, it's very impossible to tell where his position was. But Potros still only behind by one. Almost could have gone behind by two. Here's Ruiz. Finds Darinho in the middle. Run from Valenzuela in. Darinho tried to slip it through, but the Red Wolves player strong in the defense. And now they find the outlet man here by the Potros bench. Bradshaw coming across. They've got runs coming in. They find the runner in. The flag stays down this time. Greenberg with him. They've got another man in the box. White shirts coming back to defend it. here near the side. Greenberg with a good challenge, gets it out. Referee on the near side says goal kick. A referee on the center says corner. Red Wolves player talking to the ref. They wanted a foul. See it one more time here. Greenberg. Yeah, it doesn't. Looks like he's maybe could have potentially got him with the supporting leg. It's hard to tell from this angle, but the Red Wolves player definitely looked like he went down a bit easy, but managed to get the corner, which means, I believe the referee means that he got a touch on the ball. Cross coming in across the goal of Verona, diving backwards. He crashes into a Red Wolves player, but no call. And now the ball cleared off of Red Wolves and out for a Potros throw. See that one more time real quick, directly from the corner, nearly finding that back post. Verona dangerously with a backwards dive into a Red Wolves player. We'll see it here on the replay. There, right there. But just managed to get his hand on it. Greenberg going for the direct pass, looking for Dadinho. Goes for the challenge, but doesn't win it. Now the Red Wolves player trying to clear it. Dadinho grabbing his face, picks something up, no call. Andrade gets it forward to Ruiz, who turns with it, and the shot from the edge of the box. Gets it on target. It wasn't a bad attempt, but it wasn't enough to test the keeper, as he saw that one directly into him, too close to him. And Red Wolves going back the other way with another direct pass. Montes following it all the way through. The Red Wolves player went down on his own behind him. Ruiz getting across on that one as it came forward. Dadinho wins it under pressure, trying to go himself. Gets around one, gets around two. Has Ruiz with him. Decides to go back, and now the Red Wolves player are able to take it from him. Just not finding the support that he needs in the front quick enough. Here's another chase of the ball, arms flying all over the place as the ball comes here near us, just over our setup here. But you see that physical battle as Montes is chasing it down, just arms flailing all over the place, trying to gain positions on each other. Referee allowing it to play. Red Wolves with the long throw. Andrade wins the first header. It's back into the middle. Hidalgo helping out. Engel wins the throw. Engel throw to Hidalgo. Immediately under pressure, he comes back to find a bit of time. Now across to Bradshaw. 7 minutes to go in this first half, plus added time. Andrade out to Greenberg. Del Rio sending it out wide to Engel. Has runners coming in, trying to cut back inside. He does now, and now finds Hidalgo at the edge of the box. Hidalgo out to Valenzuela. A chance here, but he can't keep it on target. Over the goal. Great opportunity once again for Potros. It was great vision there again from Alvaro Hidalgo to find Valenzuela open on the back post. Needs to get that one on target. It was a great move here from Engel as well. There was Valenzuela, just couldn't keep it down. But a good opportunity. They keep on knocking. Red will send it down the field. Challenge there from Valenzuela to win it back. Andrade trying the back heel to get it to him, but not able to. And they come away with the throw. Referee missed the foul by Carlo Andrade as he pulled the Red Wolves player off the ball. The play will continue. Here's Luke Montes. Across to Bradshaw. Del Rio from a deep position looking to find the gap to open up this team. Greenberg and Valenzuela connect before eventually given back to Red Wolves. This one, Montes was late to step forward, so the flag stays down. And one back by Red Wolves high up the field. Now Potros have to retreat back into their defensive third, closing down the spaces. Play stops for a player down on the far side. A Red Wolves player. Didn't see what happened. Not sure if there was a contact or not. He's grabbing his calf. Grabbing the left calf. Now looked like he's grabbing behind the right knee. Not sure if it's two issues or just one, but we will wait to see if he needs the treatment or attention before the play will continue. While we're here, let's see how we got into this situation. Less than a minute into the game, Potros putting players forward. The clearance here, the Red Wolves player was the only one aware to it. Montes tried to come down on him, but the great finish there on the back post. Since then, Potros has had opportunity after opportunity. Goalkeeper has had to make a couple of saves. Verona's had to make a couple saves himself. We'll restart with a dropped ball. Red Wolves will play with one man less temporarily as the player continues to receive treatment. Either he'll be able to re-enter or they'll have to substitute him, but in the meantime they will play with 10 players on the field. From the drop ball, the Red Wolves player just trying to send that one into the box. Didn't get the contact he was looking for, I guess. And Verona rolls it out to Hidalgo. Here's John Engel. First time into the midfield for Andrade. Back to Hidalgo, the player now back on the pitch. Red Wolves back up to 11. Del Rio looking for the runs. It's too high for Engel and out for a throw. Two minutes to go of regular time. We'll have probably 2 or 3 minutes of added time with that last stoppage. Hidalgo under pressure gets it out to Bradshaw. Verona finds Montes. Lots of players forward for Potros, looking to play it in behind. Darinho made the run to the outside and keeper was able to get that one in his control. Now Red Wolves play through the pressure and coming the other way. Ball in behind. Once again, chasing it down is the Potros defense. The number 9 for Red Wolves waited for the contact and went down really easily. Referee allowed the play to continue. Here's Darinho winning it back with the help of Kevin Ruiz. Now it's found Alvaro Hidalgo. Augusto Del Rio. Out to Greenberg. Evan Greenberg. This time he decides to go back to Bradshaw. Didn't want to force it forward. Hidalgo. Del Rio sending it forward. Greenberg making the run. It bounces right in front of him. He keeps it in play, puts it in the box, goes down in the process. And now cleared by Red Wolves and out for Potros throw. Del Rio across to take it. Trying to look for Valenzuela. It's dealt with by Red Wolves, but one back by Del Rio. Del Rio forward to Darinho. Under pressure, can't find his teammate. Del Rio picks it right back up, surrounded by a sea of red shirts. Manages to find the turn. Hidalgo, as he was turning, the Red Wolves player got his head to the ball. An indirect free kick called for that. 2 minutes of added time we hear from the referee, which will now start. Potros win the throw. The Red Bulls player throwing the ball away. Nothing done about it by the ref. And now Potros, with about 90 seconds left in this half, to try to bring the score back level. Or at the very least, try not to extend the deficit. They still have got at least 45 minutes left in this match. Here's Greenberg, finding Dadinho. Back to Greenberg. Luke Montes, out to Carlo Andrade. Sees the space in the middle, going himself. Now puts it into the box, looking for Valenzuela. It's behind. Ruiz picks it right back up. Kevin Ruiz to the middle. Valenzuela back to Greenberg. Now the cross coming in. Bounces off but not controlled. Ruiz immediately putting the pressure back on. Not able to be kept in play. A throw in for Red Bulls with about 30 seconds left in this first half. Potros keeping the pressure high up the field, looking for something right here at the end. Red Bulls will take their time to take this throw. They'll try to kill off the last seconds of this half. Now 15 seconds since the ball's been out of play. And they'll hand the ball off for another thrower. Taking all 30 of the remaining seconds to take this throw. Whistle doesn't come just yet, though. Potros might have one more chance to get this ball forward. Bradshaw at the halfway line, and that will be the halftime whistle now. So Potros with an early mistake in the defense. Red Bulls took advantage, and they'll go into the half with the 1-goal advantage. It's a nice and tightly contested match. We'll see who will come out on top after the next 45. So stick with us. We'll be back to bring it to you soon. And welcome back as we get ready for the final 45 minutes here from Camp Jordan Stadium in East Ridge, Tennessee. Chattanooga Red Wolves 2 with the 1-0 lead. They scored in the second minute of the game, just about over 60 seconds to find the back of the net. They caught the Potros FC defense, who is absent of Kwesi Paul. They found them out and took advantage early. Potros with a couple of pretty good chances. 2 incredible saves from the Chattanooga keeper. A diving header from Evan Greenberg that came off the outside of the post. Another opportunity from Pedro Valenzuela that was off target. But as we were talking at halftime here on the camera crew, in a match like this, so tightly contested, with 2 teams with very strong physically and good skills, those chances don't come very often, and when they come, you've got to take them. So we'll see whether Potros can get back into this game as they continue to struggle through this season. Looking to finish strong with the reinforcements here on the squad. They are missing a couple of players as well who have found some form recently and are come into the squad. No Christian Watson today, no Kwesi Paul today. No Eric Graham, who had been present all season. Most of these due to personal reasons with this midweek game. As a result, one of the consequences of playing in the UPSL, sometimes at this level, you've got to play some midweek games, and now we are here on this Friday night with 3 games left to go, 2.5 games, including this one. The Red Wolves will get us started this half as Potros started us in the first half. The whistle goes, the kickoff is taken, and Red Wolves will immediately come to the front once again. And Evan Greenberg heading it down to the middle. Valenzuela fouled with a shove in the back. Will win a free kick early for Potros. Very similar to the way the game started in the first half. Can Potros take an early advantage like Red Wolves did? No changes at halftime that we can see as of this moment. Another push in the back on Darinho. No call. It was a lighter one than the last one, and Darinho was planted on the ground, whereas Valenzuela was in the air for the last one. Some Ruiz and Darinho connecting in the front, but not able to keep the ball. Now it's back with Bradshaw here at the halfway. He sends it to the corner, looking for Darinho, who has man on his back. The defender gets in the way, and Red Wolves come away with it. Valenzuela putting the pressure on. It's cleared into the middle. Del Rio there to win it. Del Rio looking for the long switch. Angle not able to get to it. Couple of options for Frankie Ruiz on the bench. The most notable ones would be John Simmons, who has 2 goals and 3 assists in the last 2 matches. And then Benjamin Uranga also returning to the squad. Potential option, although he is coming back from injury, not 100% fit. Could be one just for a short amount of time today. Here's Alvaro Hidalgo to Carlo Andrade, out to Evan Greenberg. Andrade back to Hidalgo, now looking for the switch to Angle. It's too central, and the Wolves player heads away. Now Hidalgo looking for the long switch for Greenberg. He brings it down inside the box. Cross comes in. It's dealt with by the Red Wolves defender with space to carry out himself too. No pressure on him. He finds the wide man. Immediately under pressure. Potros trying to force them back. Greenberg coming across. And Red Wolves will come away with a throw-in. The big center back making that play, and now the Red Wolves player down again. The same player who was down in the first half. He came back on to start the second half, only 2.5 minutes in, and now down again. A substitute coming to the halfway line. It looks like that will be the end of the day for him. He will come off on the near side. So I believe that's the first substitute. I don't know of any substitutes at halftime for the Red Wolves. A forced substitute due to injury. It looks like a bit of some position changes as the newly entered player will fit into the midfield. And now a throw in down the line. Bradshaw there to head out of bounds. The long throw into the box. Bradshaw highest up to it. Del Rio trying to put it down. He's fouled with a trailing leg of the Red Wolves player. Here's Carlo Andrade, son of ex-Mexican national team player Roberto Andrade, formerly player of the Potros de Hierro of Atlante FC. Nice long switch here to John Engel. He cuts inside of the edge of the box. It's too high over the goal though. We've seen him do it from there before. This time not able to get it on target. And with the way this field is set up, when those ones are over, it goes in over the fence into the parking lot and will cause some delays. We'll see this one again. It was a nice switch here from Del Rio to find Engel on that far side. He did well to bring it down and to get into a dangerous position, cutting in, just not getting the right contact on the ball. Potros with a throw in here on the far side, going forward to Darinho. A physical battle. He manages to come away with it. A dangerous ball here over the top, and Valenzuela not able to get to it. The goalkeeper diving across his goal. Del Rio chases it down in the corner. The back heel was too far for Valenzuela, and Red Wolves coming away with it. Bradshaw at the halfway line will put it right back into the box. Headed back out. Won by the Red Wolves player, and now they can come the other way. On the far side, they've got players running into the back post. They've got players coming through the middle. Red Wolves player will go himself, now cutting back, has pressure. Forced back even further. Ruiz puts a tackle in. Hidalgo tries to evade the challenge and loses the possession. Red Wolves win it right back, going into the box. Montes does well to put the player off, slow him down. Bradshaw coming across. They still manage to find here on the back post. Shot coming in, and they slip it into that front post. Another great finish. That's the difference in this match. Red Wolves taking advantage of their chances. Potros not able to, and now Potros find themselves 2 goals behind for the second time this season. We'll see it one more time here. Potros putting in good challenges, not able to win the ball back though. The Red Wolves sticking with it. They leave the man wide open on the far side. They finds him here, and he's able to slip that into the front post. You've got to ask questions of the Potros defense, leaving the man unmarked on the far side. Now they find themselves 2 goals behind. And it came all the way from the other side where Darinho put that dangerous ball in, but Valenzuela wasn't able to get to it. So once again, we mentioned it just a second ago, Potros with their chances, not able to take them. Red Wolves with their chances, they take them. That's the difference in this match. Here's Latrell Bradshaw. The bench of Potros coming up to warm up. Frankie Ruiz thinking of changes to try to get this one back in his favor. Pedro Valenzuela has the overlapping run of Evan Greenberg. Cross coming in, it's too far from anyone. Andrade right here at the edge of the box, cutting in with his left foot, still going himself, goes down, no call. Red Wolves come away with it, they clear, they have a chance now to counter. Luke Montes putting the pressure, Engel helping to win it back. Here's Darinho now. Darinho putting the cross in. Valenzuela it's Andrade gets his head to it, but not able to get it towards goal. Cleared once again. Hidalgo picks it up. Potros picking up the intensity. 1-2 with Ruiz and Hidalgo. Hidalgo looking to try to find the wide man. Valenzuela helps it on its way to Greenberg. He cuts it back here to Del Rio. Heavy touch. Goes for the goal. And that one over the fence and out for a goal kick. And another delay. Again, we just mentioned this, the way the field is set up here. There's no net behind the goal, so once it goes over that fence, there's no ball to get restarted quickly. A new game ball brought in. Hopefully the Chattanooga Red Wolves brought a decent number of balls for the game today. Greenberg having to head that one out.
Take your time, take your time. Time. Shot, right shot.
Andrade to Del Rio. Back to Valenzuela, has pressure on his back. Manages to find Del Rio. Del Rio playing it into the box. Darinho too far away. Oh, the goalkeeper out of his box coming across. Referee does not call anything. He allows it to play. It's hard to tell whether it crossed the line completely. See if we can get a quick look as the play continues. Red Wolves going direct. They win the header. We'll actually have to come back to it. Here they come on the other side. Angle with a nice challenge to get that one out for a throw. We'll see it one more time here, potentially, as the Red Wolves will make a substitute. This ball into the box. The goalkeeper coming very near to the edge of the line to get that one. It looks like he just keeps it in the box. So good call from the ref. And the Red Wolves make their second change. Potros still yet to make a change as we head into the final 35 minutes of the second half. And they trail by 2 goals. Ball into the box on the near post, headed out for a goal kick. Verona goes short to Hidalgo. Looking for something. Goes to Montes, back to Verona. Under pressure. Can't get it to his teammate, and as the Red Wolves player came forward, Ruiz brings him down. Referee having a talking to with Kevin Ruiz. No card shown, but it started with that dangerous ball forward by Verona. Fell to a Red Wolves player, and Ruiz felt he needed to bring him down. And now Red Wolves with the chance from the free kick. Cross into the back post. It's not cleared. It bounces around. Verona eventually comes away with it. Looking to try to send them forward quickly. Now he does send it forward. Darinho here on the far side brings it down nicely. Has runners, but has to go wide. A sliding challenge, 2 players. A foul there by the Red Wolves player. And a yellow card shown as well. Believe the yellow card was shown to the wrong player potentially. So he retracts the yellow card shown to the captain and will correct it by showing it to the correct player from that sliding challenge. It was Andrade, the one from Potros, who went for it. We'll see it one more time here. It was a great bring down there by Darinho. Had the runner Ruiz, wasn't able to get it to him. It comes across. Believe that was Andrade who went sliding in. The Red Wolves player was late to it. The yellow card was shown to the captain, but it was actually, I believe, the number 2. We don't see the numbers from here, but it was the right-sided defender of Red Wolves, the one who committed the foul. Maybe not the number 2. I think the number 2 is actually playing in the front. Andrade still on the ground, taking his time, but not requiring any attention from the trainer just yet. Now up on his feet with a bit of a limp. Free kick opportunity here for Potros as we get close to the hour mark of this match. Del Rio over the ball. Puts the ball in. It goes all the way through to the Chattanooga keeper. Nothing. No danger committed there. Rolled out here to the center back, Andrade, putting the pressure on. They connect in the middle. Hidalgo across, helping out. Greenberg finds him to his feet. Now to Del Rio, surrounded by 3 Red Wolves players. Here's Hidalgo again as Potros play through the pressure. Valenzuela open in the middle, looking for runs. Gets it out wide to Andrade. It's a bit too far for him. The Red Wolves player gets across to it and clears. Greenberg brings it down. Across to Del Rio in the middle. Out to Montes. Substitute now ready. I believe it's John Simmons. Angle. Play to the line. Ruiz there. He's brought down. Play continues. Ball's into the box. But the Red Wolves player deal with it well. Now played out here wide. Red Wolves work it well around to the far side, and now the player coming forward, driving into the box himself, goes to the front post. Verona gets down quickly, saves it. It's still not cleared. It's back into the box. Andrade there, still not cleared. Back in once again. This time it rolls out. Valenzuela will pick it up here near his own corner. Looking for Del Rio in the middle, finds him. Swings it out to Luke Montes. Ball forward to Ruiz. Acrobatically keeps it in play. Might be his last opportunity as Engel steps up. We'll see if he's the one replaced. Potros still under possession. Verona sending it down once again. Headed forward by John Engel. Too far away from the Potros front line. But they'll put the pressure on the Red Wolves keeper, who sends it back down the field. Hidalgo coming across. Just got a touch on the Red Wolves player, who went down and wins a free kick. And now John Simmons, as we predicted, will replace Kevin Ruiz here in the 61st minute. 30 minutes for John Simmons, who's in good form to change this game for Potros. We'll see what he can do, but they've got to defend this free kick for Red Wolves. It goes into the box. Greenberg lets it bounce and then clears it out as the Red Wolves player was right next to him. Benjamin Oranga also getting some instructions from Frankie Ruiz. Not sure if he'll come in. Red Wolves with a chance from the long throw. Played into the 6, cleared out. Here's Simmons on the ball. Not cleared out of safety, ball put right back in. Verona sees that one into his hands. Now trying to send the ball the other way. It's going to be short, but it does find the feet of Del Rio. Played back to Engel. And right back to Verona with pressure on him. Manages to find Bradshaw. Out to Greenberg. Valenzuela has the chance to turn, playing forward to Greenberg. Good cut back from him. Across to Engel. Looking for Darinho. It's a bit short. The Red Wolves player controls it. And now sending it back into the space, but it's too far from the forward. The forward was here on the near side, went central instead. And Potros right back on it. Here's Del Rio once again. Forward to Simmons. Simmons looking for the space to drive. Still Simmons going right into the box, but the Red Wolves player hold their line well and stop him right in his tracks. Hidalgo. Back out to Del Rio. They'll try again. Finds Simmons again. To Darinho. Darinho plays it right back into Simmons, but the flag comes up for offside. A very tight one. Very tight decision. Difficult to tell from this angle. Ball won back by Potros from the free kick, the resulting free kick. Andrade. Forward to Darinho. Back to Del Rio. Has Greenberg here on the near side. Goes central to Valenzuela instead. Darinho not able to get that one under control. A heavy touch into the Red Wolves defender. Valenzuela working hard to win that one right back. Hidalgo. Out to Montes. Across to Bradshaw. Andrade. Hidalgo. And Del Rio. Good connection there from the midfield three. Now the ball comes into the box. Simmons gets his head to it, but is only able to help it into the corner for Engel to pick up. Engel back to Simmons. Simmons right here at the edge of the box, looking for the opportunity. Read well by the Wolves defender. Still not cleared though. Potros putting the pressure on. And now the Red Wolves are able to get on it. They've got the counter-attacking opportunity. Driving forward, Bradshaw chasing him down, gets in front, cutting back again. And now no shot able to come away. And then in the end, he ends up messing up the final shot. Played quickly from the goal kick. Alvaro Hidalgo looking for Del Rio, trying to catch the Red Wolves up and trying to find spaces. They've been defending very well, but they've got to be careful not to lose it because this is what can happen. Now the Red Wolves players are forward. Oh, but the flag comes up for offside, so that play will stop. Potros get away with one there as they tried to play through the pressure to try to catch the Red Wolves players up. And now a Red Wolves player will go down and kill off some time of this game. The Red Wolves player leaves the field. The fourth official and the referee having a conversation, not sure exactly for what. Believe the Red Wolves playing with 10 players temporarily. They've got a substitute at the halfway. Potros will continue playing. Here's John Engel. Forward to Del Rio. He almost loses it out. He's still putting the pressure on. Darinho there with him. Now cleared into the path of Carlo Andrade. Andrade goes for goal. It's just over the bar. But the play stops for a second. I believe it hit the referee on its way to Andrade. Didn't give the advantage. Instead, it will be a dropped ball for Potros. And the substitute will now happen for Red Wolves. So the player who went off just a moment ago now replaced. Red Wolves back up to 11 players. We're in the final quarter of this match with 22 minutes to go. Alvaro Hidalgo forward to Darinho with space to turn. Played out to Simmons. Out to Engel. Now Hidalgo from an angle. Puts the cross into the back post. Greenberg there, challenging for it, but doesn't win it. Darinho pushed right at the edge of the box. Referee does not give a call. And now Montes chasing this one down, gets to it first and plays it back to Verona. Del Rio picking it up, looking for the runners. Engel making his run forward. Had to hold his run for a second, stopping his momentum, but he manages to get back onto it anyway. John Engel going himself to the edge of the box. Is played across at Simmons. It takes a deflection on its way and into the hands of the Chattanooga keeper. A good work there from John Engel. A little bit of luck on the Red Wolf side to block that one. But also they've been in the right defensive positions all game long.
Are you crazy?
Cross comes in from the free kick, headed away by Bradshaw. Headed back in by the Red Wolves player. Del Rio picks it up and sends it forward. Simmons and Darinho chasing it down. It's played back to the Red Wolves keeper. Darinho, the highest one up the field, putting the pressure. Can't get the block, but manages. Oh, the Red Wolves player keep it in play actually on the far side. Oh, and a foul called there as the two players got tangled up, and it's going to be a yellow card for Luke Montes as well. We've seen plenty of those throughout the game where there's that foot race and the players kind of coming together. Hasn't really been given up to this point. This time he decides to give it. And we prematurely put the substitute graphic up as Steven Raymond gets ready to come in. It doesn't seem that it will happen on this play, so we'll wait. Cross in from the Red Wolves player to the back post. Won by the Red Wolves, but not on target. Out for a goal kick. And another delay as there's another ball over the fence. But it would have been a delay either way, as Darinho is now replaced by Steven Raymond. No, apologies. It's actually Pedro Valenzuela who was replaced. Darinho is coming to the near side wing. Ball played short to Hidalgo. Through the lines to Del Rio, who has pressure on his back. Goes back to Montes. His ball forward is picked out. Verona quickly off his line to get to it. Rolled back out to Hidalgo. They'll try it again. Now to Bradshaw. Forward to Greenberg. Greenberg direct, looking for Raymond, but it's to the Red Wolf center back instead. Now Red Wolves. Andrade comes across to put the pressure. The Red Wolves player just goes down on top of the ball and wins and gets a free kick. Bradshaw wins that one. Red Wolves pick it up at the edge of the box, trying to go themselves. They want a handball, nothing given. Play continues. It's put to the edge of the box. Shot not connected well. And Hidalgo trying to come away with it. Is blocked off by the Red Wolves player. Now Engel wins it back. Here's a chance for Potros on the counter. Simmons with a perfectly timed run, but can't get the ball under control as it's dealt with by the Red Wolves defense and out for a throw. John Engel takes it short to Montes. Hidalgo trying to drive this midfield forward. Del Rio with him. Now to Andrade. Leaves it for Del Rio. Played out wide to Darinho. Greenberg coming up on the overlap. Goes for the cross instead, looking for Raymond. He gets his head to it. Second one is won by Red Wolves and cleared. Andrade picks it up but has pressure behind him. Immediately won back. Andrade wins it right back as well. Del Rio leaves it, tries to get it back to Andrade, but the Red Wolves player quick to it. Defensively, they've been strong today. They've kept Potros out. Potros have managed to find their way through on a few occasions, but haven't been able to finish the play. The Red Wolves with an early goal in the first half and an early goal in the second half, giving them that 2-goal cushion. Foul here on Hidalgo. Played quickly by Engel to put it back into play. Potros looking for something. Here's Carlo Andrade. Back to Del Rio. In behind for Greenberg, a perfectly weighted pass. Evan Greenberg looking for the cross. It's blocked on the first one. He gets on the second one at the edge of the box. Now Del Rio plays it into the back post. It's headed away. Good defense once again from the Red Wolves. They've been all over that box and strong and solid there in front of their own goal. Raymond winning it right back. Out to Engel. Engel trying to go himself. Challenge comes in on the far post and wins a corner. A Red Wolves player getting the worst of it. I think a cramp probably in his calves will kill some more time off the clock. Bebel there on the corner. Augusto del Rio. Potros needs something and needs something quick if they want to try to rescue this game. They've only got one win in the season. They were hard done by last weekend with a 2-2 draw with 2 penalty kicks, both for handballs, one that was outside the penalty area, despite it being by his side. Cross coming in, won by Red Wolves again. They've been dominant in those aerial challenges. Cleared into the path of Dadinho in a deep position. Out to Del Rio. He thought about the first time cross, decides to control it. Now it comes in. Red Wolves keeper strong there as Montes got across. Thrown out. Dadinho putting the pressure on. Played down the line, but not well, and it's out for a throw. Red Wolves with another substitute getting ready. Greenberg throws, Raymond heads on, and out once again. This time Red Wolves win it. Coming out the other way, the back heel is too far. Bradshaw's clearance into a Red Wolves player. They have the chance here now to get back into an attacking position. But Bradshaw read it well, and now he'll come away with it. Looking for the switch to Simmons. Finds him, a great pass. Simmons brings it down right here at the edge of the box. Simmons going himself, but off target once again, and once again we say it for another time tonight. Potros with the opportunities, but cannot take advantage of them. With another shot off target. I'll see it one more time here. Bradshaw did very well to read it, and then a perfectly weighted pass over the top to Simmons. A bit of a heavy touch, but he decides to go forward, a tight angle. Just has to get that on target at least, but it's too high over the goal. Come back into live action. Here's Montes. Out to Bradshaw, under pressure. Plays it into the midfield. Andrade with a bad touch back forward, and the Red Wolves forward will pick it up. Red Wolves keeping it in play there on the far corner. Gets around Andrade, who's a bit of a limp, moving a bit gingerly. Also, Engel, who was coming up from the ground. Not sure exactly what happened. The shot came in, bounced off the back of the head of Hidalgo and out for a corner. Substitute will happen here. It's Carlo Andrade, who's currently down, getting some stretch, who will be replaced. He did have a bit of a limp, as we just mentioned. He'll be replaced by Benjamin Uranga, who returns to the team. Will get about 12 minutes today after missing out since the third game of the season. Has not featured since then. The club captain will see what he can do to try to help turn this game around for Potros. Andrade. Exits the field. Uranga on. Cross coming in from the Red Wolves. Over everyone, and Greenberg's able to come away with it. Played into the space for Darinho. Simmons needs to be careful. He's in an offside position. Referee didn't catch it. He gets to the ball, and he's fouled as well as he's trying to turn. A free kick for Potros. Played quickly. Here's Hidalgo. Out to Del Rio. Back to Hidalgo. Del Rio across to Uranga, getting his first touches in open play. Found Greenberg wide. He goes for the cross from deep. It's to the back post. Oh, another missed opportunity. You got to finish those ones off. It was a good time run from Simmons. It was a great ball from Greenberg in the perfect spot, right in between the back of the defense and too far for the goalkeeper to come out. But that's a pretty good summary of how this season has gone for Potros. Just not able to take those opportunities. They've been lacking for goals this season. And they've got 10 minutes left to rescue something here. Here's Hidalgo. Out to Engel. Now Montes. Back to Engel. Now Simmons. Simmons winning it back. Referee doesn't call the foul. Red Wolves clear. They win the first header. They've got a runner on. It's a 1v1 situation here against Bradshaw. Montes and Greenberg coming back to try to help. Bradshaw. Not sure what the call was, but looked like Bradshaw brought down the Red Wolves player. Referee gives a free kick to Potros instead. Didn't see exactly what he saw. We'll see if we'll get a chance to look at the replay. Pull back into play. Here's Del Rio. Out to Greenberg. Another substitute ready at the halfway for Potros. I believe it's Matt Mitchell, or maybe I think it's actually Danny Moreira. Del Rio across to Montes. Uranga goes for the long switch, looking for Engel. Engel brings it down right at the edge of the box. The Red Wolves player stands his ground, gets it out for a corner. And it's John Engel who's replaced. The third substitute of the match for Potros. Danny Moreira comes in to replace him. Will likely be a straight swap at that left back position. From the corner kick, Del Rio will take. Puts it across the goal. It's over the top. I think the keeper got a touch on it. It will be another corner. We'll see real quick that opportunity. The penalty shout for Red Wolves, which was given as a foul by Red Wolves. We'll see it again here real quick as they get ready for the next corner. As the player goes past Bradshaw, yeah, he pulls the shirt of Bradshaw first before Bradshaw goes for the challenge. That's what the referee called. You can see the grab on the shirt. Now the corner kick. Del Rio puts it in. Montes goes for it, doesn't get to it. Raymond fighting for it. It's cleared here by Red Wolves. Won by the attacker here. They've got runners coming all in. They can finish this game off if they can find the right pass, but the flag will come up for offside, so they won't be able to finish it here, but they still have that 2-goal cushion. Ball put back in by Potros. Here's Hidalgo. Here's Benjamin Uranga. Out to Evan Greenberg. Alvaro Hidalgo. Out to Del Rio. Looking for the runners. Doesn't have the option. Goes back to Bradshaw. Darinho now in a central position, wanting the ball. Comes to Del Rio instead. Now forward, looking for Greenberg. Greenberg keeps it in the corner. Getting around the Red Wolves player, left-footed cross in. Raymond there at the edge of the box, not able to turn with it.
All the way. Yeah.
Montes puts the challenge in but doesn't win it. Does slow down the Red Wolves player. Allows support from the defense of Potros. And Montes that time getting it out for a throw. Simmons. He's got a lot of work to do here. He's got 5 red shirts around him, but he's going himself, trying to get into the box. He's forced to go back out. They'll get a throw in instead. Moreira coming up forward from the left back position to take it. 5 minutes remaining of regular time. We'll probably have at least 4 or 5 minutes of added time for the stoppages in the second half. We'll confirm that once we get to that point, but not much time left regardless. Ball in. It falls to Darinho right here at the edge of the box. He tries to help it on its way. The Red Wolves player just surrounding it. They're not taking those opportunities. Here's Del Rio looking for a chance to put a ball in. Closed down and has to get it out to Bradshaw instead. Now Uranga with the space to turn. Out to Greenberg. Latrell Bradshaw puts it into the box, looking for Raymond, and Simmons helps him too, but it's not won by Potros. It's still in the edge of the box. Red Wolves now clear forward. Bradshaw has pressure on his back, needs to be careful here. Ends up giving the ball away at the halfway line. Chattanooga Red Wolves on the attack. The scorer of the second goal, looking for his second of the game, goes into the box in a tight angle. Verona off his line, stops it. It's still with the Red Wolves player. Verona on the second attempt gets it out for a corner. Good saves there from Cameron Verona as Bradshaw lost it here. Now Matt Mitchell does come in. We'll replace Darinho. We'll look at these chances. The double save from Cameron Verona. Great stretching and save there, and then here the reaction to get that one out. It was Darinho replaced by Matt Mitchell, the 4th substitute for Potros. Chattanooga Red Wolves will make 2 substitutes themselves as well on this stoppage. Cross comes in. One by the Red Wolves, too high over the goal. Raymond goes down, grabbing his face. Didn't see exactly what happened, but he's up on his feet now. See if we take a quick look before we get restarted. We won't as the play's back underway. Let's see what happens here. 3 minutes to go of regular time. It's Alvaro Hidalgo. Finds Uranga in the middle. Back to Hidalgo. Greenberg running forward. Uranga's taking up that space where Greenberg left. Now Uranga sending it in, looking for the run of Simmons. Simmons challenges. It's won by the Red Wolves player. Now they're forced back into their own half. Ball into the midfield. Uranga heads down. It falls to Raymond. Raymond out to Mitchell. Mitchell's cross in. It falls to Del Rio at the edge of the box. He leaves it for Hidalgo. Out to Moreira. Moreira going for goal. Lacking the quality in the front of the field to put the danger on to this Red Wolves team. They've defended extremely well. And they took their chances when they got them. Potros still chasing the game. Much better performances these last weeks, but they faced some tough opponents. Montes Sending forward, looking for Mitchell. Mitchell challenges, but won by the Red Wolves defender. Keeper forced long. Bradshaw, the halfway, can't win it. Still with the Red Wolves player.
Ya, pasa, pasa. Eso.
Ball out wide.
Métete.
A 1v1 here with Greenberg. Mitchell coming across to help. Now the cross comes in. Bradshaw deals with it, but just clears it right back to the Red Wolves player. Now the long switch.
Hey. Eso no fue nada.
And Danny Morera picks up another yellow card. Believe it's his 4th of the season. We were mentioning leading up to this game, Potros in an unfamiliar position from the last couple of seasons, being outside of the playoffs. A loss today will officially eliminate them. A draw would also officially eliminate them. We're in added time. Not sure if they could turn around the score at this point, but one of the key talking points of what happened this season is the lack of discipline within the team. We didn't check the stats to confirm, but we believe this is one of the seasons for Potros with the most cards. I think it was a 3 minutes only added time, surprisingly.
Ya.
Good pressure.
Potros get the goal kick. Hidalgo under pressure, turns with it. Now Del Rio finds Mitchell in between. Mitchell trying to go himself, but the Red Wolves player comes back and wins it back. Oranga winning it back in the midfield. Here's Del Rio once again. Simmons making the run, but doesn't play him. Instead goes short to Montes. Here's Simmons now. Across to Oranga, but too far for him.
Eso. Ya. All the way, all the way.
Switched out to the near side. Greenberg, who's been up and down the whole game, coming back to defend. Played in behind him.
Métela.
Cross into the back post. Morera there will clear. Simmons to pick up near the inside the center circle. A touch behind him. Has to go back to Oranga. Now Del Rio. Hidalgo. Back to Del Rio. 2 minutes played of the added time. I believe it was 3 minutes added. Matt Mitchell. Cross in, looking for Raymond. Commits the foul, and Red Wolves will now take the free kick to end the game. I believe Neri Juarez will get a short appearance here. I think that's who's there at the halfway line for Potros. We'll see who he replaces. It's going to be Evan Greenberg. Neri Juarez making his debut for Potros. Will slip into right back. See if he'll get a chance to get involved as Red Wolves come back forward. Red Wolves keep the ball. Cross in, blocked by Simmons. Hidalgo goes down behind the ball. Not sure what happened. Now the cross comes in. Cleared by Montes in the bicycle fashion. Here's Hidalgo. Out to Simmons. Now I believe that's actually Morera. Now it's to Simmons. Simmons driving into the box, loses control, and the Red Wolves defender, as they have all game, being in the right positions, winning it back. A yellow card here to the Red Wolves player, throwing the ball away, delaying the restart. Ball into the box, won by Red Wolves. Del Rio brings it down. Trying to go to Hidalgo. It's too short. Red Wolves coming the other way. Bebo brought down behind the ball. Hidalgo there as well. Uranga holding the player back. They have players all going after each other. It was off the ball. It was a Red Wolves player who brought down Hidalgo off the ball. Del Rio went to the player. That was what happened. We were watching it from up here. Not sure if it's on the replay. We did clock it. We'll see whether it gets caught by the refs and what they'll handle here. We'll see it one more time here. Watch as the Red Wolves player attack. You'll see Hidalgo right there, number 55. We'll see it was actually Augusto Del Rio who was kicked from behind. And the final whistle goes. We'll see it one more time here. The kick on Del Rio. You'll see it right here. Del Rio there who has the ball. As he played it, as he's running right there, the kick right across him without intention of the ball. That was what started the whole attack. None of the referees saw it. It was completely to the player. But in the end, a 2-0 final score here from Camp Jordan Stadium in East Ridge, Tennessee. I don't think any cards were shown there at the end. So we will go home. Potros will not be in the playoffs this season after back-to-back championships, but they will look for other opportunities to continue to move forward. We will be back to bring you the next games as well. They will be off next weekend. Red Top SC will be playing over at Cass High School. We'll bring you that match live on the Red Top YouTube channel. And then on the following weekend, it will be a doubleheader over at Cass High School. Potros will play the early game against Atlanta Fire. Red Top will finish with Georgia Revolution, and then Potros will have one more match to go over at Middle Creek High School to take on LSA Norcross. Thank you for joining us here on the YouTube channel. We will leave you with the scenes on the field.